The greatest update in RuneScape history comes out tomorrow. It's a simple update to make woodcutting social again. Oh, is this your outfit here? That's already a classic forestry outfit. I was lucky enough to sit down with Mod Squid, the genius that came up with this idea. Why am I talking to you?
That's a philosophical question, that is.
I was looking for the forestry thing, but no, who are you as a human?
Why are you talking to me?
If you don't know who I am, you know what? It's actually better that way. Don't worry about who I am. Let's keep some mystery here between us. But in honor of making woodcutting social again, I decided just to sit down and woodcut with Mod Squid.
The thing for me with MMOs that they do that other games don't is the social side and the connections you can have with other people.
You get it. No one else gets it. All the other developers, they want these PVMs, but it's just about sitting and talking. That's the best bit about
It's about people.
It's about the people.
It always has been. When you ask anyone what's their favorite memory of MMO, 99% of the time, it's something that happened with someone else.
Exactly.
Like, it's not about what they did, it's about who they did it with. So I wanted to see if I could put some of that into woodcutting. And then it was just a case of add a little bit of spice into the gameplay loop as well with the events. So the first thing is that trees have been changed to despawn on a timer instead of a chance when you gather a log. They will regenerate as well when you stop.
Wait, what does that mean?
When you're chopping the tree, that timer's ticking down.
Yeah.
If everyone stops chopping the tree, after a short delay, the timer will start regenerating again. So the tree will eventually go back to full lifetime again.
That. That's incredible. Can you just make it that there's just one tree? We never have to swap. Just half an hour AFK. The other thing is coming out, the rewards here. The thing that everyone always really gives a shit about. What was the thought process in even adding rewards? Does woodcutting even need more incentive?
I think it's nice to add flavor and progression into the skill.
I've always been a proponent of woodcutting for the simplicity. I don't want to get confused when I'm woodcutting. Are the rewards confusing? Is my next question. Will an idiot like me know what's going on?
I think they're pretty straightforward. With the forestry stuff, right? You can ignore all that. You can still do woodcutting how you used to do it. There is stuff in there that will help you in woodcutting, like there's a log basket.
Yeah, that's
nice. Is like the fish barrel where it expands your log storage. That's a simple one. Everyone can understand that, right?
Yeah,
that's
I understand.
Nice,
I get that.
I'm being hailed.
Yeah, this is why we love woodcutting.
We're actually adding a way to get the lumberjack outfit from woodcutting. I think it's insanity that it has taken this long.
I just like that this hardcore is called 1DC away. Are we gonna get plaid shirt recolors?
There is a forestry version of it we're adding as well. Sort of in the same way the spirit anglers work.
What, you can tie yourself to a tree?
One of the things we are adding is a clothes pouch that will go in your new forestry kit. You can put your lumberjack outfit into the clothes pouch, and while that's in your forestry kit, it will give you the bonuses of the lumberjack outfit while you're wearing other stuff, assuming you're not wearing any other outfit pieces. Woodcutting is like, it's the perfect place to wear fashion skins.
Exactly.
You
this
don't
is the
need
time to
all
flex.
the other thing.
That's why I got my third Ajax, and you're sitting here with your dragon axe.
The forestry kit is a new utility item that's coming with the forestry update. You can wear it on your back. It holds all of the items that you need to engage with forestry. So some of the events require an item to spawn them. So you can put those items in your forestry kit and they'll just sit there. They stack very large numbers, so you don't have to worry about them. And they get auto-consumed from your kit as well.
That's the beauty of woodcutting. I don't want to have to worry about anything.
Yeah, you just take your little backpack and then you're set.
So the two events that are coming out, what are they? I'm not very good at interviewing.
Those events, tell me more. Yeah, there's 4 events actually that's coming out initially. 2 of them require an item. So leprechaun, if you've got a leprechaun's charm, and the leprechaun will bank stuff for you. If you don't have a charm, it will just bank woodcutting items. If you do have a charm, he will bank anything.
I'll be honest, I didn't look at the events because I was waiting for this. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard. You just made woodcutting more AFK.
It's just a nice little like, oh, leprechaun. I don't have to do a bank run now.
So how rare are the leprechauns?
All the events have an equal chance of spawning. If you're on your own, 4 or 5 events an hour. If you're with 10 people in total, then it will be about 7 to 9 events an hour.
Is there a limit of people? If I have like 200 people woodcutting, which I will be doing as soon as the event as soon as the update comes out, will I just get like an event every minute?
If you're on the same tree, it's capped at 10. If you're all chopping different trees...
Could I interact with other leprechauns if someone else is chopping the tree?
Yes, you can. There's a limit to like... So if an event is already spawned in an area, then no other events can spawn in that area. If you're chopping one tree and someone next to you is chopping another tree and then a leprechaun spawns on that tree, then you can interact with it.
I'm gonna just have a little formal request. Just remove the limit. Because I don't think anyone's gonna abuse it except for me, and I want to abuse the
Just for the first day.
Yeah, but the first day, just chaos with events.
So the flowering tree requires a bee on a stick. Spawns some little flowering bushes. They're strange fruit bushes. Spawns about 8, and at any one moment, 2 of them are active, and that means you can take pollen from one and put it on the other one to help pollinate them. Spin it around. You just go back and forth between those bushes. And there's target for how much pollen to put in. And then when they switch pairs, then if you reach that target, then the bush will fruit and you'll get some rewards.
Is it solo progress or is that group progress?
They're all soloable.
But if I have a bunch of people who have no idea what's going on and they put the pollen in the wrong flower, is that going to be a problem?
No, it would just say, oh, this bush, you don't see any active flowers yet. So it's a case of finding the ones that are currently active. So the more people, the faster you'll find them.
I can just foresee a problem in the future when everyone's yelling at each other trying to pollinate the right flower.
Yeah, we've tried to be really careful and not have anything that anyone could mess up or fail at.
You need a few in there that someone can screw up.
Yeah, we've tried to go for social inclusivity, not oh, this guy's an idiot. Why is he here at my event?
I mean, yelling at people is a social thing, so...
We've got the rising roots, just some roots pop up around the tree that you can chop down. It gives you XP and infused bark. And one of them can be a magical, more potent version. And then the last one is the struggling sapling.
Why is he having a bad day?
He's just struggling. You got to help him out. Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah. We've all been a struggling sapling in our lives.
Some mulch ingredients will spawn around the tree. There's 5 different ones. You can combine them together to create mulch. So there's 3 slots in your mulch. The order that you put the ingredients in the mulch matters. And which ingredients you use matters.
Is that where someone can screw it up?
They can't mess it up.
Nah. They can't mess it up. I want to put the order in wrong.
But you can make it slower. So the closer you are to the optimum combo, the more nutritional your mulch will be, and the more nutrients it will give the sapling. And there's a timer bar, so if you can save the sapling in time, then you'll get a big drop of rewards at the end. But it's a nice little puzzle, because once you've found a particular slot for an ingredient, like rotting leaves in slot 2, then you'll see that and be like, oh, you think it really likes rotting leaves in slot 2, and you can shout that out.
Did you make it look really sad? I haven't seen any of the pictures yet. I want it to be a depressed little sapling.
If the timer gets low, then it does wilt more.
Oh no, not my struggling sapling.
And then if you don't save him, that sapling, I guess his struggle's over.
I'm gonna feel so bad if I let one despawn.
So when you're chopping a tree, then you will get an invisible woodcutting bonus up to +10 for each other person chopping the tree. So caps out if there's 10 of you.
I want to say, I'm going to include this. Get rid of the limit. Make it the most social thing in the world with 1,000 people chopping one tree.
People are already getting angry about the +10.
I just want to see an entire world dedicated to woodcutting one tree. What is the bee on a stick? What does that do?
Yeah.
I want to be on a stick.
So in a similar way to all these items, you buy the component from the forestry shop. So for the bee on a stick, you buy some powdered pollen, which is some processed pollen that bees really like, apparently.
Oh, is that so to get to trigger the event?
The bee on a stick is,
Oh, I thought it was like a reward from it, like a new weapon. Sting people.
After seeing the models, the art assets for them, I would love to make them equipable.
Please do. I want to run into the GE whipping people with a bee on a stick. What the hell is a funky shaped log?
So that's beaver transmog.
Yes, I was about to ask you about the beaver transmog.
So you can buy the funky shaped log, which is the most expensive item. And if you feed that to your beaver pet, then it will unlock its ability to take on the colors of different trees. So when you feed it a different log, so like say you unlock the ability and then you feed it a yew log, it will then take on the color of a yew tree.
That's amazing. Can you get the white one? Can you do like the blisterwood tree?
You can do Arctic pine, which makes it white.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
So the secateurs attachment gives you more leaves. So when you get leaves, it will give you double the amount.
Are you not banking? Do you have like this secret mod command that clears your inventory? I haven't seen you drop a log or bank at all.
Don't worry about it.
I'm here trying to make some cash here. You're getting that efficient XP.
No, the nature offering is, again, you buy some ritual mulch from the forestry shop, combine that with an herb of your choice, and they go in your kit, and every time you gather from a tree, one will be consumed for a chance to get an extra log, and the chance scales up if there's more people chopping the same tree.
Again,
I think it's
make
about
it
60% base and then 80%.
It's my one request. Have no
1,000% extra.
1,000% extra.
Guaranteed.
One inventory with one chop. I mean, I just laughed at the ritual mulch name. Was that the first pass?
Ritual mulch, man. It's like this.
So is this free to play? Or is it members only?
There are some free-to-play aspects, yeah.
Yes.
So the Forestry Kit is free.
Yeah.
The stuff that goes in the Forestry Kit isn't. But because the Forestry Kit is free, then all of the events that don't require an item will be able to spawn.
So you give them a little taste. Make them want to buy members.
Yeah.
Get a little taste of forestry.
It's the upsell.
And I assume the group mechanics, all of that, it's just going to change.
Oh yeah, the group mechanics, that's all free to play.
Now, the update is coming out in 2 parts. The next half of this video is talking about the second part, which isn't finalized yet and will come out in the near future. Everything we talk about subject to change and subject to your approval by the community. So if you guys have any input or any feedback, please let the Old School team know. Should we talk about the two-handed axes? They've been pushed back now.
The idea with them is to give an axe option that gives a bit more XP. There's some upkeep involved, so you're not just getting a flat XP.
That's the drawback.
We thought it could be interesting if we used run energy as a resource. Not really something we've done a whole lot with before.
You got to run between the trees, you know.
Yeah, that's really taxing on your legs. That is. Every time you chop with the 200 axe, if you have the energy to use it, you'll consume 40% energy and get a boosted hit. So it'll give you about 18-20% extra XP on that drop.
Is the base, like if you're out of run energy, is that slower than a regular axe?
No, it'll just be a normal
Okay.
100 axe. There's another item we're adding as well, which is the Forester's Ration, which you craft with some cooked meat and some leaves. So when you successfully chop a tree, if you're using a one-handed axe, there'll be a 30% chance to consume a ration and you'll restore 20% energy. Using a two-handed axe, that will come with part 2, then that's a guaranteed chance to consume a ration.
Could we just have like hundreds of rations in the kit? Is there a limit?
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, it stacks really big. So you could have thousands of rations in the kit. They include dragon, crystal, and third age.
Oh, does that mean I could get a third age two-handed axe?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I'm
getting the first in the game.
The way you get them is you buy this new component from the forestry shop that you could combine with the 100 version that you want to.
So that means I could already. I thought I would have to like camp clues or something. I can turn my third age axe into a two-handed one.
You can't turn it back. But you can turn it.
Are they still tradable, or am I just gonna lose $1 billion? Okay, good. I'm not just gonna lose $1 billion. Does it look cool?
Oh, they look sweet.
Oh, okay,
really
good.
Cool. I think there was there might be some screenshots in the last news post.
People talking about the maths. I don't want to dive into that. Do you want to dive into that?
The maths, guys. Like
everyone cares about the maths. Just exactly. Who cares about the maths? The maths doesn't matter.
Who cares about the maths?
The fancy.
See, this is the thing.
Yeah.
The game has taught people to care massively about maths and not care about people.
Exactly. And that's why we need forestry. We're bringing it back to the people.
So, yeah, the nature offering is... you got the 200
I looked at the picture. It looks amazing. That's incredible. I'm doing that in a heartbeat. Can I use it as a weapon still?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Does it have more damage? Is it gonna? I want it to be like a metal weapon. I could run into bosses with my two-handed third age axe. That's what I want. I want it as a spec weapon. Now, the big thing I'm excited for with part 2 is the bonfires.
You can use a campfire, a normal one that you've lit with a tinderbox. That will turn it into a forester's campfire. You can sit at. There's a cool little sitting animation where you're sipping some tea. And you can also burn leaves on it. Burning logs is intended to be an AFK, but more resource intensive method. I
played RS3 for a bit, and that was the greatest thing about RS3 was the bonfires.
You know a skill's really good when the best thing about the skill is not having to do it. We got some more events planned for part 2 as well.
Oh,
like an enchantment ritual where you've got to help a dryad perform a ritual, and there's like all these little... It's a bit like Simon Says kind of thing where you've got to do all these steps.
I have a very serious question. The most serious question of this whole thing, alright? You better brace yourself. I remember in the original blog, you talked about giving an ent a tree haircut. A tree cut. I guess it is a tree cut. A haircut.
They're the entlings.
Oh, yes.
Instead of cutting the ent, there'll be loads of little mini versions of the tree ent that spawn, and then you have to prune them. Give them a haircut.
Can we choose the hairstyle for the ents? Serious question.
I'll have to speak to Art about that.
I want options, and I want them to not despawn for a while, so we can just sit with our little ents, their haircuts.
And then if there is a pet, you could change its hairstyle.
Oh my god, can we give a beaver haircut? This is just turning into a barber skill.
Use your forestry tree pruning skills to cut hair. So the idea is you get leaves from trees, and then each leaf has a set of properties, and then you can combine those leaves together to brew tea in a freeform way. So instead of it being like recipes like potions and stuff like that.
Are they going to be like auto-consumed?
No, you drink them when you want to use it,
Alright.
and it would give you the buff. So
Alright, how about this? I'm going to pitch a tea for you.
go for it.
A tea that removes the restriction of player count. So you can have 1,000 people drinking tea, then 1,000 people. That's all I want. I'm going to keep hitting this point.
Everyone who has the tea buff on them increases the count, increases the limit by 1.
Yeah, increases it by like 2.
Drink the tea. But the intention with teas was to have them to last a significant amount of time, and also they wouldn't degrade.
Oh yeah, so it's not going to be like 4 minutes or something.
No, they'll be longer than that, and they won't degrade over time like potions do.
Yeah.
They'd be the full boost for the entire time.
So you can just like go to the bank, sip a tea, come back in 10 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, the idea was you can rest at the fire, and that will like register you to that fire, and then while you stay within a certain radius, you'll get the buff from it.
Oh.
And everyone can just put their leaves in, and it increases the buff for everyone.
That's great. In my head, I just thought it was a purely fire-making thing, but that's actually lovely.
No, it's like a
Like a little campsite.
AoE buff, yeah.
And just a reminder, yes, the update comes out tomorrow, so text your friends and enjoy that group cutting bonus with all the new timers. Grab that forestry kit too, get all the new events in there. You can have the little sad sapling, not sad anymore. You can get new rewards from the forestry shop. There's so much to look forward to. You'll be able to find me spending hours chopping away. I'll see probably still at Teaks because it's the most efficient.